This is Red Wizard 52, and this is a relaxing Rimworld playthrough. And this is, I believe it's episode 17. Yeah, so we're more than halfway done with the intended playthrough. I was going to do 30 episodes and see where I'm at. So yeah, so I really need to get some food. The situation is we have 10 days left in August, and then it becomes winter, and it gets really cold. And if my 5 pawns don't have warm clothing, they're going to get hypothermia and die. And I can't have them just hang out in the cave, and because I could make the cave warm with fires, but they would run out of food. So I need to figure out a way of getting them some clothing. This is only 39% grown, this cotton. Hopefully this comes in eventually. I'm not really sure how it's calculated. It says it takes 8 days, and we have 10 days left in August, but I think that this is clear here. I think that the sunlight actually, so if we don't get enough sunlight, if it gets too cold, if the conditions aren't right, it won't grow fast enough. So yeah, so we need to concentrate on food, and we need to concentrate on clothing. So I need to stop getting distracted, and so I'm going to turn art off for now, no art, and I'm going to put grow up. So if you can grow, I want you to grow. I'm going to put plant cut up. If you can plant cut, then of course we need to do that. And I'm going to expand this rice zone again. Let's see here. Maybe I should do another zone, another crop. Like these potato plants. Let's see. They take 5.8 days. I should just play it safe and do the rice, because I don't know about the sunlight in this area. So I'm going to just expand the rice zone here. So we're going to just make it huge. Hopefully we don't get so much food that we have excess wealth and people start coming for our wealth. We start courting raids. I'm not sure if you know this, but I mentioned this in a previous episode, but the way the raids are generated is through the wealth of your colony. So we're currently at $11,704. The higher your colony is valued, the higher the likelihood that you'll get a raid and more intense raid. So you have a colony worth $100,000, you're going to get a crazy raid with like mechanoids and powerful weapons. But if you have a really weak colony, then your raids aren't going to be very difficult. So you want to make sure that the wealth that you have is commensurate with the threat that you're able to defend against. So I'm just trying to keep these balanced. Another thing is I'm playing with this ideology, this ideologian of nature primacy, where we can't slaughter animals, we can't kill innocent animals. We're effectively vegetarians. So yeah, food has been a problem. So I'm sure there's some trick that I did not take advantage of, but I don't like this gray guy coming in and eating my rice. I don't like that. And I'm not going to tame him because, let's see, he's a cannibal. That's creepy. Oh no, he's of a ideology that is pretty creepy. Female supremacy, cannibal, proselytizer. Yeah, I don't really want this guy in my. He loves women. He wants to eat people, and he wants everybody else to eat people and love women. I mean, loving women is great, but I don't know. It's an interesting ideology. So I don't want that guy. I'm just going to ignore him. So, and I don't think I'm going to send Tasha to sell these art objects yet, because really there's nothing that I can get with. I think these are worth $400, right? So I might as well install these. I hope that's not a distraction. It takes 5 seconds to install them. We're going to put an art object here, and we're going to put an art object, I don't know, here. Yeah. So just making sure that everybody's just working on plant cutting, and put that up to 1. And yeah, plant cutting and growing. So what's Crow doing? Crow's our most, right now, he's not useless. He's not very useful right now. Well, if he's not doing plant cutting or growing because he's so crap at it, maybe I should turn art on for Crow. Might as well, because then, you know, we can get some trade goods going. Eventually, once we have time, we can sell some of those things. Because if he's just sitting around, why not have him do something? It's good to see this much food here. Oh. Can Crow... Oh, we have another yak now. Nice. So, I really wish there was a way of naming these. Is it social? Training? Oh, okay, here we go. I can rename them. So, Yak 1. I'm going to name this... What's a good name for a yak? We'll say... I don't know. William. I have no idea why I just chose that name. William the yak. So we have Ivy the yak. William the yak. Oh, they're that's actually good. We'll get a, you know, we'll get, you know, baby yaks here soon. So William, and I need to come up with a I don't know, like a rationale for what I'm naming them. So I'll think about this. Well, I have a good name for this one. We're gonna name it Buttercup. I like the idea of a yak named Buttercup. But I think it's a male. Yeah, it's a male. That's funny. The male's named Buttercup. We have Buttercup, William, and Ivy. And Ivy has... So I guess the males don't provide milk. So they're less useful to us. Maybe we can sell them if we get an excess of... Yeah, we'll definitely sell the excess males and keep the females around for the milk. So, yeah, just cheering on this cotton here. 45% grown. Oh, you know what? Darn it. We're not going to be able to get the burkas built if we don't have someone researching the complex clothes. So we need somebody to research. Who's our researcher? Blue. Okay, Blue. We're going to turn you off here. Everybody else is going to be worrying about growing. Well, we'll put it here at number 2 if you get your researching done for the day. All right, so he needs to concentrate on researching. So hopefully Blue eats and starts researching. Let's see if he does that. No, he's not. What is he doing? Taking simple meal to inventory. Okay, now he's researching. We really need... Oh, was that just some flirtation going on between... Oh, Blue is a female. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Log. Cal tried to woo Blue by subtly complimenting her looks. Blue turned away. Did she get a negative... No, she did not get a negative... like a debuff, a mood debuff. So let's see. Did he get a debuff? Because he was rebuffed twice by Blue. All right, so he's getting really sad. Because Blue's not having it. All right, good. Well, hopefully this corn comes in. We may be like swimming in food if the corn actually comes in. Minor break wrist. Crow. What's wrong with Crow? He was rebuffed by Blue too. Oh, he was. Okay. So Tasha, can you do your thing yet? No, she hasn't got her council back yet. It'll be available in 1.9 days. He needs to stop flirting with Blue because he's going to have a mental break here in a second. Dorna, I need you to concentrate on just growing stuff right now. So I'm turning construction down to 2. So yeah, stop that and just concentrate on getting the food in the ground. So, yeah, it's been a while. I really hope Crow doesn't have a a mental break. Oh, we never looked at our art objects. You actually get descriptions. So this is called number III6 IIIB. Really interesting name. On this work is a representation of an approaching wall of orange flames, nearly enveloping a group of swamps. Dorna watches with awe on her face. A yam to the left of the main scene seems to represent isolation. So a wall of flames and a yam. Okay. The image somehow expresses both God and family. Okay. The yam is family, I guess, and the flames is God. The illustration tells the story of a flash storm that threatened Dorna's city on the 4th of August. All right. It's a weird sculpture. Firestorm and a yam. Doesn't really look like that, but okay. Maybe we should... I'm getting a little concerned about having too many of these. Because, like, in storage. Because if we do, then our wealth will increase and we'll get raids. But you can't manage all the risk, I guess. So, alright, we're getting a lot of rice in the ground. It's good. Low food. Yep. Of course. We have some pemmican. And we have some meals. I wonder why it says low food. It says, you were dangerously low on food. Full bar's worth of food in storage. Wait, I want to know how they calculate that. It went away. But I'm not really sure how they calculate the risk involved. Like, because I only have them cooking up to... Because these don't last very long. They spoil in a few days. And the rice doesn't spoil. So I don't want to create a bunch of decaying meals. I want to keep it as raw food that, like, these last for 39 days. So I wonder if, because they don't have 20 meals in storage with 5 colonists, if they say we're low on food. So technically if we have a stockpile of rice, we won't be low on food. So I'm going to fast forward through their sleeping. Gray is just really driving me nuts with this. I don't want to hurt him, but we might have to. Because he keeps eating our rice. Blue has gotten food poisoning. Great. Our researcher has gotten food poisoning. That's not going to be good. It's going to be thrown up everywhere and the place is going to get gross. We have a lot of wood from where we're clearing these fields. Where's Blue going? I don't know where Blue's going. Taming yak, no. Well, why not? We could use more yaks. I'm afraid that we're going to have too many yaks in this bin, and then we're going to, man, who is cooking that's causing this? So cook. 7? That's a pretty good cook. We have 2 people with food poisoning now. Tasha's about to have a mental break. Her mood is really low. It's not good. Serious pain. Ivy is pregnant. Okay, good. Ivy the yak. Hopefully we get another female because we need that. We need the milk. I'm gonna slow down. They move too fast where I can't keep track. Tasha's throwing up. It's gross. So where's Ivy? Okay. I wonder where it says how pregnant she is. Pregnant early stage. I wish we knew how long the pregnancy took. So, I hope they're getting enough food too. We may have to release some of these yaks into the wild. If they, they are eating too much food. Alright, well, alright, that's episode 17. Still trying to get this complex clothing researched so we can actually construct warm clothes, and parkas is what we're going to be aiming for, and we're trying to get all our new rice field planted so we have enough food for the winter, and hopefully the perfect combination of events will be the cotton comes in and the corn comes in and we get the complex clothes researched. Well, thank you very much, and we'll see you at the next episode.